mynews.studio.
Imagine taking a single blood sample, creating a custom-made injection, and turning a patient's own immune system into a tool against cancer. Could this change how we approach treatment?
Today's October 12th, 2025. The first personalized mRNA cancer vaccine has officially entered human trials. Let's unpack what's actually happening. To start, what sets this vaccine apart from previous ones?
The main difference is personalization. Standard cancer treatments, chemo, radiation, even some immunotherapies, work broadly. Here, the vaccine is designed for the individual patient. The process starts with a tumor biopsy. Scientists sequence the DNA and RNA to identify unique mutations called neoantigens found only in that patient's cancer cells.
So, to be clear, each vaccine is made specifically for one person's cancer? That sounds complicated. What happens after the sequencing step?
Exactly. After sequencing, advanced computational tools, often powered by AI, analyze all those mutations. The goal is to pick out which neoantigens are most likely to trigger a strong immune response. Those selected neoantigens are then encoded into an mRNA sequence.
How do they actually make that sequence into a usable vaccine?
The mRNA is synthesized in the lab and packaged, usually in lipid nanoparticles, to safely deliver it into the body. After quality checks, the vaccine is given as a series of injections. This approach aims to teach the immune system to spot and attack only the tumor cells with those unique mutations.
Any real-world results yet? Has this worked in patients?
Yes. For melanoma, a vaccine called mRNA 4157, when combined with immunotherapy, reduced cancer recurrence by 44% compared to standard treatment. Some patients have seen these benefits last over 3 years. With pancreatic cancer, which is especially tough to treat, patients showed immune responses lasting up to 4 years and a lower risk of the cancer returning.
Pancreatic cancer usually has poor outcomes. If these results keep up, that's notable. What about safety?
So far, early trials are encouraging. Across different studies, these personalized mRNA vaccines have generally been well tolerated. Serious side effects haven't been seen in the early phases.
And is this just happening in one place, or are these trials more widespread?
There are now over 120 clinical trials running worldwide, not just melanoma and pancreatic, but also lung, breast, prostate, and even brain tumors like glioblastoma. Manufacturing has gotten faster too. It used to take about 9 weeks to produce a vaccine. Now, it's under 4.
Even 4 weeks is a long wait. What about the cost?
At the moment, it's expensive, over $100,000 per patient. Regulators are trying to help by streamlining approval and production, and there's a push for more international collaboration. Manufacturers are exploring automated production and hybrid vaccines, mixing ready-made and personalized parts to help bring costs down.
But if the price stays that high, how do we make sure it's not just available to a small group or to people in wealthier countries?
That's a big challenge. There are global access initiatives, efforts to set up manufacturing in more places, and some public-private partnerships in the works. But until costs drop, access will be limited, especially in low- and middle-income countries.
If positive trial results continue, when could we see the first commercial approvals?
The earliest estimate is 2029, assuming trials go as planned. If approved, this could turn cancer from a deadly disease to something people can live with and manage.
So we're moving away from one-size-fits-all to treatments built for each individual. But the real test is whether we can scale this and make it accessible for everyone.
Exactly. It's a major milestone for science and medicine, but also a test of our ability to deliver equitable healthcare. The story isn't just about what's possible, but about who actually benefits and how we bridge the gaps.
Today we discussed how personalized mRNA cancer vaccines work, early clinical results, manufacturing hurdles, costs, and what all of this could mean for global health. The next few years will show whether this promise becomes reality.
Thank you for listening. This episode was brought to you by mynews.studio. Try it now for free.